So I'm thinking about concepts and ideas, as you do, and it really stuns me basically how we how we have in the past conceived of ideas and then proceeded to turn those ideas into reality. So I'm thinking at some point we got the idea that maybe we could fly through the air like insects or birds. I don't understand how we got to that conception. I don't understand how we imagined it would be possible. It doesn't make sense how we got there, but we did. And so once we had the idea, we proceeded to make aeroplanes and gliders and whatever. So it makes sense after the idea, then progressing to an actual solution makes sense. And then the same thing with underwater, submarines and whatever. We had to get the idea first that it might be possible, and then we proceeded to make it possible. And then there's flying, there's underwater, and then there's underground. That really surprises me. The possible idea that we could tunnel under the ground, it really doesn't compute in my head how we conceived it would be possible and how we could see all the benefits that would come from it. But somehow we got the idea, and once we got the idea, then we proceeded to make London Underground. So I think I mentioned flying, it's the same thing. I don't understand how we got the idea we could fly. And then there's tunneling, and then there's underwater as well. And with submarines, how we got the concept doesn't make sense. But somehow we did, and then we proceeded to do it. So what I'm saying here is that obviously the concept, the idea comes first, and then we proceed to make it happen. So we've got space, we've got underground, we've got underwater, and we've got flying through the air. So what I'm wondering now is there a concept or an idea that we haven't had yet that we could then proceed to a solution for that idea? So we've got space, we've got underground, we've got underwater, we've got through the air. Is there some other aspect of things, some other aspect of reality that we haven't considered, and that when we get there, or if we get an idea for it, we can then make a solution for it? It doesn't seem likely. You've got underground, underwater, through the air, through space. So that seems to cover everything in reality. I can't think at the moment of another aspect of reality that hasn't been considered. Underground, underwater, through the air, through space. There probably isn't any other aspect of reality that I haven't considered. But I am thinking that if there is another aspect of reality, then once we know it's there, we can proceed to tackle it. But I'm not aware of one yet. So let me know if there's another aspect of reality I haven't considered. We've got underground, underwater, through the air, and through space. Is there some other aspect of reality I haven't considered?